Hey there, Benjamin Harvey here, Australia's only two-time BRW award-winning coach. And today, what I wanted to share with you is something known as framing. You see, what I get all the time is people trying to work out what is the best way to explain what it is you do for a living when you become a coach, and how do you actually express the value you provide? And then how do you go on to charge for those services and for people to be able to make sense of the fee that you're actually charging? And this really is a big thing. So whether you've started out in coaching or you're brand new or you've actually got a business for the last couple of years, this piece of content is definitely going to help you out. What I worked out a long time ago is the frame that we set coaching within has a lot to do with how people interact with the concept of coaching. So framing is like putting a frame around an idea, and that frame holds that idea in place. Now, if someone comes up to you and they're looking at taking you on as a coach, or they're wanting to get your services, potentially they've spoken to other coaches. And a lot of the other coaches out there would have quoted hourly fees, would have quoted monthly amounts, would have quoted 90-day programs and so on. But very rarely will someone have actually wrapped an entire frame around the whole concept of coaching. So what I want to share with you is the frame that I use, called the employee frame. Now, the employee frame will work miracles inside your organization and allow people out there to really get a very clear grasp of what it is that you do. And here's how it actually works. When I'm going to quote my prices for my coaching services, I basically set the frame around being an employee inside your life. So let's just say hypothetically that you were wanting me to become your coach. And so what I say to you is simply this. The best way to think about me is that I am an employee for your company, and your company happens to be your life. And my single job description is simply this: to ensure that you achieve any result that your heart desires. In fact, if you look at my job description, that is what my job description simply says: to ensure that you achieve every single result your heart desires. Now, I work for you full-time, Monday through to Sunday, every single day of the week. I'm on call anytime you need me. I'm a full-time employee of your life. And like all employees out there, I do in fact get a salary for what I do. Now, you don't have to be too concerned. My salary is not $80,000 or $100,000 or $300,000 a year. It's none of those kind of things. In fact, you will be pleased to know that my salary is just $15,000 a year. That is it. So compared to what other people out there in the marketplace are charging for full-time occupations, like administration people charging $50,000 a year, IT people charging $70,000 a year, and so on, I believe that my job is one of the most important jobs to have inside your life. And I think $15,000 is a very small price to pay for that. Now, there are other words you can use along the lines. However, that is pretty much how we sum up the employee frame. What we're attempting to do here is get the client to fully understand what it means to have a coach working for them. Now, you may only speak to that client once a week, once a fortnight, or even once a month. But the fact is, you want to make sure that you are available for your clients and that you give them that stability inside their life. See, a lot of people actually don't require coaching in and of itself, but what they do need is someone who fully believes in them, who sees the magnificence inside them and helps them to discover that for themselves. So when I let people know that I am a full-time employee working Monday to Sunday and I'm never going to take a break, what I'm really saying is I am available for you. I am here for you. I am going to be a rock inside your life. And maybe you've got a whole bunch of stability or uncertainty happening in your life. I am not going to be one of those things that is unstable or uncertain. I'm going to be here, a solid rock for you, and I'm going to believe in you every step of the way. So the employee frame is basically wrapping an idea around what coaching is. And once the client understands very deeply that you are now an employee of their company and your job description is to make sure that they achieve their results in life, it becomes crystal clear to them what coaching really is all about. So my advice is practice the employee frame, add your own words to it, practice it in the mirror, practice it in your lounge room, practice on your friends, and next time someone is curious about coaching or try to understand how it works and how the fees are charged and what the costs are involved and how do you actually provide enough value to support the fee you're charging, Start with the employee frame, and I will guarantee you, you will see a dramatic shift in the way your clients receive your services. So that is the employee frame. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was valuable for you. Make sure you practice it before you go out there and utilize it. But again, just wrap a frame around what it is you do, and you'll already start to see the changes. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and until we meet again, share your light, live your love, and do whatever it takes to be your own best friend. I'll see you soon.